Oh my. Okay, Mall of America. I went to Mall of America and I bought the original Nike Pegasus Turbos. We are rolling now out of Leadville back to Buena Vista, going back from 10,000 down to 8,000. And yes, big shout out to a vlog fan for letting me stay at his Airbnb. It's called the Mountain Run on Airbnb here in Leadville. Who knows? Maybe you're planning to race the Leadville 100, or maybe you're going to be up here cheering the Leadville 100 in, August, and you need a place to stay. So anyway, check it out, Mountain Run on Airbnb. It's an awesome spot, beautiful. The bed, I slept like a baby both nights I was up here. And Rod's son has a YouTube channel. I'll link to it down below. Brennan Draper Runs, I believe, is the YouTube channel. So Brennan Draper Runs, and man, just keep working out there, Brennan. Onward and upward. Here we go. Oh yeah, something happened last night. I was able to do an interview with an Olympian. So I'll roll the tape. Here's a throwback clip from yesterday. I just made it back in the nick of time. I'm about to do a podcast interview with Carrie Tollefson. Her podcast is linked down below in the description. Yes, she ran in the Olympics in the 1500 meters. So what is she doing? She's helping me promote the DGR virtual races on May 15th. And yes, the benefit for the Brave Like Gabe Foundation, okay? She knew Gabe very, very well. So anyway, here is Gabe's sweatshirt. So anyway, go check it out down below in the description. It's ctollrun.com, and I'll link to it down below along with the Brave Like Gabe Foundation. Thank you, Carrie, for helping promote the DGR virtual races through your podcast. Go subscribe to her podcast everywhere. You can find it all over the podcast platforms. Okay, I gotta buckle up for an interview. Thanks for asking that. Yeah, so if you want to run 1 mile all out, so we're hoping for some fast high schoolers out there to sign up and make it competitive, and then 5K, 10K, half marathon, and then a vertical challenge if you live in the mountains like I do in Colorado. So how cool was that, Carrie? It was just an amazing interview, and again, I will, as soon as the podcast is live, I will let you all know. And I'll just give you a quick update. I'm gonna make another video soon about this, but we are over halfway to our goal of $10,000 being donated to the Brave Like Gabe Foundation. Isn't that exciting? So the goal is 10,000. We're over halfway. Can we get it, everybody? So yes, registration link down below. It's on runsignup.com. DeMoor Global Running Distance Classic. All right. Oh, so nice out here. Oh, seeking beauty. the BV Bopper, you better believe it. 4 miles, nice and easy, 9 minutes a mile, just bopping along. Recovering after 2 back-to-back pretty hard days. We are now, when you're watching, we're about 8 days, 8 days basically until the Toledo Half Marathon. So the taper is really on now, but today, professional running versus professional YouTubing, okay? So YouTuber, being a YouTuber, and the dichotomy that I have experienced over the past 5 years, but especially over the past 2 years. Can't wait to break this down back in Denver. We gotta leave the high country, sadly. Oh man, it's a crazy, like it was supposed to snow a bunch. It didn't snow at all up here. It's amazing. Clouds are amazing. Not sure we're gonna see the 14ers in these time lapses today, but up at elevation, and thank you. Oh man, maybe I should get the comment of the day right now. Hold on. All right, we got it. Here we go. Greg, who is a member, thank you, Greg. He said, I know I'm a day late with my tagline suggestion, but it's taken me that long to come up with mine. DGR, bringing the world together. It's a tagline based on Seth's mission, which has been so successful. It even teams up with the newest emoji perfectly. There it is, global, is how you make that new emoji. So Greg, you're actually not far off from the idea that I have, which I'll share here at the end of the vlog. And as we runners work together in a global online running club, however that's gonna take become reality in the future, I'm excited to dive deeper into this as we discuss today, professional running versus professional YouTubing. Okay, it's so fascinating. There's a 14,000 foot mountain hiding behind those clouds in this time lapse. Sadly though, I don't think we're gonna see it today. It's Mount Princeton, really my favorite 14er in all of Colorado. It's my hometown 14er. I grew up staring at this mountain for, 18 years basically. So, but it's hiding behind the clouds today. Just means we're gonna have to make another trip up to BV. And it's good to be home. All right, let's break it down. So not sure if you caught it in yesterday's vlog in Buena Vista where I did the interval workout on the cinder track. I drove by my old house. All right, there it is on your screen. That's the house that my family built that I grew up in, and we don't own it anymore, but that's the house where I learned photography, okay? Not videography, eventually videography, but first photography from my dad, how to frame a shot, how to light a shot. And I bring that up, tell you that little backstory, because now as a 35-year-old, it's incredible to reflect back upon as a 15-year-old. So shout out to all the 15-year-olds out there watching the channel. Don't overlook the little opportunities that are being planted in your life right now. And you might be 55, you might be 75. We still, every single day, frankly, have little moments where there's little seeds planted. I'll use the imagery of an oak tree. That little seed might grow into a big oak tree where to the point I can now do YouTube professionally. This is my career. This is my life. This is what I do now. I make videos and I publish them for a living on YouTube. And guess what, everybody? I've got a family. I've got a mortgage. We've got all sorts of bills to pay, just like you out there. So, professional running versus professional YouTuber. I just gotta say, it also helps to know thyself. I'm always saying discernment on this channel. Know thyself. Know your skills. Know your strengths and your weaknesses. And for me, I know my place in the running world. At this point, I frankly could approach Salomon, Hoka, Nike Trail, maybe Adidas, I could approach these companies and say, hey, I won the Pikes Peak Marathon last year.
Looking strong, great job, Killian.
Let's talk about running professionally, full-time for you.
but I didn't. And yes, but I won't. And yes, question of the day, the reason I won't is because I made the decision to pivot this YouTube channel 2.5 years ago to running content. And that pivot, that decision point, has led me to this spot where I can take care of my family, be a professional YouTuber, and seek out my own goals and dreams where I'm not, and as I always say, I'm not beholden to a particular company. I can review any gear, and that's why, I don't always open all the boxes that show up at my house, but the reason I'm able to do that and review so many shoes for all of you is because I'm on my own. I do my own thing. I run at a high level, but I almost forgot, knowing thyself, I know I'm not a sub 101 half marathon guy. I'm scratching by at 105, trying to break into the 104s. So as far as know yourself and know yourself in the running world, I've accepted my place as a mountain runner, and I love it. And maybe eventually an ultra runner. But anyway, question of the day, this professional running versus professional YouTuber situation that I find myself in. It comes up a lot in the comments below, and I just wanted to address it today on the vlog. I could not be more grateful, more content with where I'm at, and not signing a contract with a particular shoe company and just doing what I do here on YouTube, hopefully bringing a little bit of value to you through these daily vlogs. Question of the day, finally, is when did a successful pivot happen in your life? When you knew there was a fork in the road and you had to make a decision, okay? Mine was 2.5 years ago. When was yours? Maybe it was 40 years ago. Maybe it was 4 weeks ago, where you just had to pivot and tell us the story and what you learned from that pivot. Oh, professional runner versus professional YouTuber. Very fascinating topic. We could talk about this all night, but I'll stop there. Thanks for tuning in. We will throw it back. You know what? I'll find a vlog. Oh my. Okay, Mall of America. I went to Mall of America and I bought the original Nike Pegasus Turbos. And that was the beginning of the pivot. I was in Minnesota and I knew something's happening here on YouTube. I'm gonna go buy some turbos right here, right here, right here. Butter to the bread. All right, everyone, keep it rolling out there. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.